All right, it looks like we're live. If you can hear me right now, welcome back to the channel. This is Paul with the Coin Zone. Guys, we have a lot to discuss. I got a couple things lined up that we got to talk about here. Really important things going on here. So why don't we just start here? Today is July 16th. We have the Genius Act, stablecoin bills, a ton of things happening right now. There was some beef last night in Washington, D.C. The orange man, Donald Trump, went ahead and tried to squash it all. And now 24 hours later, here we are. So welcome back to the live stream, guys. Breaking news. We got to talk about this. What the heck is going on? Well, let's see. Number one, last night, procedural voting part 2 looms. This is from Coin Bureau. So what had happened is I personally saw over X, Anna Luna, Paulina, Marjorie Taylor Greene. There were certain individuals that voted against the Genius Act and a couple of these bills, the Clarity Act, because the CBDC ban was not included in these acts. That's what those individuals were upset about, right? So that's why they didn't vote on it. So that's what happened. The vote came just a couple hours ago, and it looks like we're moving on. But before we got there, this is what happened. Last night, Donald Trump went ahead and tweeted, "I'm in the Oval Office with 11 of the 12 congressmen/women necessary to pass the Genius Act." They had a short discussion. Looks like Trump got them to flip. Am I surprised? No. Trump's a great businessman. Here we are. Now, a day later, guys, this was today. This was just literally an hour or two ago. Breaking news, the House just passed HRES 580, advancing key votes on major crypto bills, including the Clarity Act, the Genius Act, and anti-CBDC bill. So, you know, when I was listening to Thomas Massey on Theo Vaughn's podcast, insanely hilarious, entertaining. Theo's a great interviewer too. I mean, the guy's like a unicorn, but Thomas was talking about how stupid it is in Washington, D.C., how a bill could have all these things in it that you would love to vote for, but then it would have one or two things in it that you don't want to vote for, or you don't agree with, etc. But it's in this bill. Everything's all in this thing together. So it's like you kind of loop in all these things together, and if you say no and you don't vote for it, then you can't even pass things that you are in favor for. So it is stupid, and I agree with Tom Massey that if you have all these different issues, why don't you break them out and pass them separately? But unfortunately, that's not how it works. And unfortunately, in DC, politicians have like 12 hours to read like 300 pages. It doesn't make sense. All right. So things need to change, but this is where we're at. This is where we're at. Donald Trump made a promise. It's crypto week, guys. If I need to remind you, it's Wednesday, July 16th. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, go ahead and do that for me. But we're going live here every single day, and we're keeping you up to date with the breaking news. Why is this huge? Because Donald Trump made a promise to his voters, to the crypto industry, and he basically said, look, I'm going to make America the crypto hub, crypto capital of the world, and we're going to get it done. Last night, there was a small hiccup. Individuals didn't want to pass these bills. So what did the guy do? He kept his word, kept his promise, and he flipped them. And here we are. It's pretty amazing. Next up, the floor. All right, the floor votes to shape the future of crypto and Bitcoin regulation in America. So more on that. We got to wait and see. But this is just huge, guys. You know, we also happening right now is the Hill events. The Hill is a great channel. You know, I watch the Hill sometimes. They have Byron Donalds, I believe, individuals just spoke. Trump was speaking this morning. But lot to go and keep up to date on with these things, guys. All right. If you are with us right now, I'm sure that you are an individual that already stays up to date on news crypto-wise, investing, finance, economy, the world, etc. You're one of us. Ubo gobble, one of us. We are one of us. Trying to quote the Wolf of Wall Street scene. I don't even remember it. Pause. Sorry about that. But listen, guys, we're going to go live every day here. All right. I'm going to be finding things every single day that I want to go live about, that are pertinent, that are in the moment, breaking news stories. So make sure to subscribe to the channel here. We got more videos coming. The team here is amazing. Shout out to the team here. You know, we got a lot of amazing educational videos coming for you guys. So stay tuned. Because if this isn't doing it for you, then subscribe and we'll get you in other ways. But listen, guys, you got to keep your eyes on what's going on right now. with the Clarity Act, with the Genius Act, just to go back to it. I mean, these, you know, right now, I'm going to be making other videos for you guys, shorter videos. But, you know, one thing I want to mention is Europe's adoption of crypto is heavily improving. And with bills like this, again, America leads the way. Europe is heavily looking at stablecoins. The CEO of Circle recently just said that stablecoins are having their iPhone moment, meaning there's going to be insane adoption coming here soon. And it's just going to happen because once these bills start to get passed and other countries and other individuals and places around the world start to follow suit as well, everyone's going to be using a stablecoin. It's just the obvious thing to do. Right now, Visa and MasterCard have been struggling because they're not getting as much fees as they used to, because merchants are looking elsewhere. For example, Walmart and Amazon are two massive companies who want to issue their own stable coins to get around fees. So this is what you're just going to see. If it makes sense from a business model standpoint, these companies are just going to follow suit. There's no way around it. That's just what's going to happen. So, I mean, unless you guys know or not, or with me or not, I just want to make sure that you are up to date and up to speed with everything that's happening right now, because this is massive news. If you plan on using, you know, a Visa debit card, I have the Coinbase card that I use here. I'll pull it up on the live stream for all you crazy people. But look at this, guys. I'm not going to show you the other side and give you all the info, but this is what the Coinbase debit card looks like. And I use this. I get Bitcoin back in my purchases, and I use USDC, a stable coin. So I'm already doing this, right? But again, I'm one guy from New Jersey in the United States. All right. Scale it out. Let's say I'm some random dude from Spain. We're talking about stable coins being used globally pretty soon here now. The iPhone breakout moment, right? Everyone has iPhones globally. I agree with that sentiment. It's going to be interesting to see what happens and unfolds over the next couple months as these bills really start to go into effect and as more institutions and companies start to get on board. But this is very interesting to me. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. We might even have another later today if anything developing breaks out, but we will see you again tomorrow. And like I said, make sure to stay tuned for our educational videos. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Once again, I'm your host, Paul Matt, and this is the Coin Zone. We'll see you guys in the next video.